Hey guys, so I haven't planned this out. I didn't even plan to do it right now. So if I stumble over my words a little bit, it's because I literally just sat down right now and I was like, you know what, I need to talk about this. Um, and I'm finally gonna do my why. So a little while back, I did a poll, and it was like 50-50, and I did the other story, but I did it because this one scares the shit out of me. I'm gonna do my story and my why, which is basically like why I found Breakaway Movement, how I found Breakaway Movement, and what I want to achieve, and why I do this every single day. So I found Breakaway Movement about like November of 2019, so pretty recently, and I had just quit my job. I quit my serving job that I was at, 12-hour days, 10-hour days, multiple days a week, not making more than like $200. And it was just like a really stressful, annoying space for me to be in. It was really like the people that I worked with, I loved so much that I think I made excuses for the actual environment. And yeah, so I had just quit my job. I had gone through like a few weeks of trying to make content for my job, which I do as like a side hustle now, but it just wasn't enough like income wise. I was just not living my best, my freest life. Like it just, I felt really stuck still. And right around that time, I kept seeing Breakaway Movement kind of just like in the people that I'd followed for a long time, in ads, in everything. I kept seeing it everywhere. So I was like, you know what, I have to hop on this. Like, I don't normally do stuff like this. I'm not a salesy person. I was at that space where I was like, I've never thought about doing anything like this ever before in my entire life. But something just called to me. So I watched the web class and I affiliated like 2 weeks after that, because for me, this was it. Like, and I knew it so fully, so I had to. I just like dove straight in and I was like, okay, let's go. Let's do this. And yeah, the rest is freaking history. The biggest change that BAM has brought to my life, outside of just like, you know, the financial possibilities, is mindset. My mindset shifted so incredibly and so immensely, and I wasn't a person that thought that I had a bunch of mindset work to do. Like, I thought that I was like pretty set up and pretty solid in that vibe. I was like, yeah, I'm a positive person, and I totally 100% was, but my money mindset was in the trash, like was so bad, and I didn't even realize that I had that to work on. Because like societally, I don't think that we discuss that at all. But BAM does a really good job of that. So I dove into the trainings and the platform and quickly realized that I wanted more like control and more leadership. So I became my own advisor, started taking my own coaching calls, and here we are. So that's the long and short of it. But this is the hard part. I like cried last time I thought about this, so let's see. My why. I have like a multifaceted why, and I feel like everybody does. But my why at the base is freedom for the people that I love more than anything in the world. Like my partner, she was going to have to go to school and we'll go back to school and get her graduate's degree to do a desk job that she didn't want to do, and she didn't want to be in an office all day, but that was what we were going to have to do, because I had accepted that I'm a creative person with a lot of creative passions and a lot of creative talents, and I'm never going to make money. That's what I had accepted for myself. And so she had unknowingly taken on the financial burden of our entire lives, and our entire future. And so relieving her of that has been such a beautiful experience so far. Like, she stopped applying to her grad schools, and she is looking at new avenues and rediscovering the things that she actually loves and wants to do. So that was one of my huge whys. And of course, like, my financial stability for my future family, being able to travel when we want, is also huge. And I mean, I can't even tell you what that's gonna feel like. So it's beautiful and it's so attainable. Like, there are so many families within the breakaway movement that are living out the dream that I see for my future. And so that's another reason that this movement called to me. One of the heaviest parts of my why, though, is my parents. I grew up with nothing. Like, we struggled often financially. I was still able to pursue all of the things that I wanted to do because they made that happen. But I knew what filing for bankruptcy looked like at like age 11. So that's like my background. That's where I came from. And my parents, like, are one of my hugest whys. Like, my dad has worked every day of his life, like, since he was able until now, and he's like over 60 years old. Financially, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to retire that soon, and I want to be able to change that and set my parents up financially so that they can stop worrying and like pay off the house mortgage and like all that stuff. That's like my hugest why. So yeah, now that you know my story, I just want to ask you one simple question. Are you happy? Like, genuinely happy every single day when you get to wake up and do your life? Because if the answer is no, pinpoint what it is that you don't like and stop fucking doing it. If you don't like your job, quit. If your relationship causes you stress, leave the person. Like, if you constantly look at your bank account and you hit refresh and you're pissed that there's not more money in it, find a way to monetize your passions. Like, you can do it. You can do it. And I'm living proof of that. And all of the rest of the members of the breakaway movement, there's like 3,000 people, are living proof of that. So I love you guys. This is getting long. But I just wanted to drop my why and really talk to you and let you see me. And I don't know, this movement might not be for you, but I hope that whatever is for you, you are doing everything in your power to find it. And that means leaving the shit that doesn't serve you and looking for something better. So, talk to you guys later.